We met on Broadway in New York at Jerusalem Pizza.
So there was a very long line for the phone, and I was sitting there waiting to use the phone. And I remember telling myself, there's a reason why I'm waiting in line. And then Jackie walked in and we met.
We were introduced by a mutual friend, and then he sat down somewhere, and he was sitting with 3 empty seats, and I asked him if we could join him.
So we all sat together, and we just started to chat, and she had mentioned that she works for Israel Bonds. And that's how I got her phone number.
And so the next day, he called, and the rest is history.
The shul was looking, I believe, for a rabbi who would be able to cater to all segments of the Jewish community. And Rabbi Mandel, in my view, was the perfect candidate because he really is able to relate to all comers, no matter their age, no matter their background, no matter their level of Jewish education, their level of observance.
When they came here, they brought with them a certain personality that the shul did have but needed to be enhanced. And what it was and what it continues to be today is an approachability and a sensitivity.
We felt that there was a need to create more options for people. So one of the first things that we did was I formed the Hashkama Minyan. Then I worked on the teen minyan, formed the teen minyan together with Elliot Cavalier and Alan Sampson. Then I started the 9 o'clock Sunday morning minyan. The whole purpose of this was to have different minyanim for different people and to make it all kinds of options for people so that everyone can find their place at Beth Jacob.
Rabbi Mandel does everything here. He runs the minyan.
He is a Baal Tokeya. He knows how to blow the shofar very well.
He finds people to participate in services, makes each person feel special.
He's a very scholarly man.
He's a halachic authority.
My dad knows the whole Torah by heart.
Because he lanes several times every Shabbos.
He makes people want to learn more Torah and makes people more religious.
He's an unbelievable, dynamic, charismatic speaker.
He gives great speeches, 7 minutes or less. If you know the Silva family, that makes us all very happy.
He is genuine.
He's an amazing person.
He's very caring.
He cares so much about every member of this community.
He's always giving.
He's been there through every occasion of life.
He's always there for you.
He's just a tremendous mensch.
He's all heart.
He's the heart and soul of this shul.
When you're talking to Rabbi Mandel, you know how important you are because he makes you feel that way.
He connects with all ages, all backgrounds.
When you walk up to him, everybody's smiling because he's smiling.
Everyone you talk to will tell you that Rabbi Mandel is just a doll.
Everybody loves my father because he's a very good man.
He does a lot of mitzvot.
And every time I see him go to mincha, if I do come with him on weekdays, I see him give tzedakah.
My dad's the boss, pretty much. When my father speaks or makes a drasha, it makes me feel proud.
He does everything he can to make this shul the best, shul.
My dad inspired me so much, myself, that I want to be a rabbi too.
I would describe him as a charismatic,
Interesting,
dynamic,
funny,
intellectual,
sensitive
individual.
He's really an every man's rabbi. He's learned, he's a rabbi, he's...
Unbelievable to the entire community.
And yet he acts like just a simple, normal guy and doesn't make you feel uncomfortable.
And you could bump into him in the kosher market and he's still wearing his bicycle helmet and he's got his pants tucked into his socks and you would never guess he's the rabbi of such a huge shul, and there he is with his shopping list, reading it from his BlackBerry, with his bicycle helmet on. He's just that kind of guy.
It's not a standard job, the rabbinate. You never know what's going to hit you during the day. You never know if you're going to go to sleep and get a full night's sleep because somebody might call you in the middle of the night. Phone might ring. Somebody might need you. You're always at the cutting edge of what's going on. One of the reasons why I've enjoyed the experience so much here at Beth Jacob is because I've done so many different things. I've had the opportunity to do so many different rabbinic things. I've had the opportunity to lead minyanim, to start new minyanim, to be able to participate in the beautiful high holy day services here where I rotate and go to all the different minyanim and do different things there. I enjoy the interactions with the people, the daily interactions, the study groups, the classes, the meetings, the opportunities to teach and to preach, to give sermons, and just to be working with people. It could be a little draining at times, and I think that's why there's always stories of rabbis who experience burnout. But I feel that we've been fortunate here at Beth Jacob. We have a lot of different rabbis on staff, and that's helped us, I think. It's helped all of us because we all pitch in, we all chip in, we all work together, we all try to work as a team. It's always being there for people, literally 24/7. My phone is never off. My phone is the emergency phone for the shul. The only time my phone is off is on Shabbos. Friday afternoon, right before Shabbos, I turn my phone off. Saturday night, I turn my phone back on. I'm always there. I always try to be there for people. That's part of the thrill of the job.
So this past Rosh Hashanah, I had a surprise emergency surgery. Out of all nights, Erev Rosh Hashanah, I went into the hospital. And it happened to be at St. John's Hospital all the way in Santa Monica. So I wake up, I'm lying in bed, you're completely drugged. All of a sudden, I come in and out of consciousness. I look up. There are Rabbi Mandel, Jackie Mandel, and Carmi Mandel, who walked, I don't even know how many miles that is, because he wanted to make sure I heard shofar on Rosh Hashanah. I said, why don't you wait till Yantov's over, we'll get you a ride home. He said, no, it's okay, I gotta be home, I gotta be at the shul for Mincha Ma'ariv tonight. Does it get any better than that?
It's well known that he has a record of having lain 5 times on one Shabbat morning, simply owing to his personality of always accommodating the shul, accommodating the members of the shul, and putting other people's interests before his.
Many years ago, a close family member was taken ill in the hospital. She was there for 5.5 weeks, and Rabbi Mandel came every single day to visit, and he was just an inspiration to all of us, to the family. It was so welcome to have him, to see him. You could just tell how much he cared, how much he wanted things to go well, always offered to help, to do whatever it is that he could. It meant a great deal.
Jackie is truly a role model in this community. She is the epitome of hospitality. She has opened her home during the past 14 years to so many members of the congregation and to so many members of the Jewish community at large.
Jackie is wonderful. She's very dynamic. She's warm. She's a mother to 6 wonderful children. It's not an easy job, but she makes it look easy. And she's a wonderful balabas, so we've been blessed to have many wonderful meals in her home.
Whenever there's a birthday or a special occasion, sitting at our doorstep, and I know she does this for many people, our challahs for Shabbos.
She's very open and always makes you feel like you're welcome in her house, and she wants to talk to you and she wants to know what's going on with your kids. It's not superficial, it's very personal.
I feel like I need to be people's friend, not just the rabbi's wife, somebody that people feel like you have a lot in common with, somebody you can go to for advice as well as just be there and be their friend.
Jackie's worn a lot of different hats at Beth Jacob. She has a lot of great hats, by the way. She's got so many great hats. But she's worked with the youth programming, and when we came here first, she was very popular with the young teenagers. They always enjoy talking to her. She's very fashionable, and they enjoy that. Then she transitioned to being someone who was very good at having people over and helping create a Shabbat environment for people who don't always have that, and Yom Tov environment, people for the Pesach Seders and things. And then she became very active in helping with new families that were coming in. She developed the gifts for them and the baskets for them. She's worn a lot of different hats over the years.
Jackie is always there for Rabbi Mandel. Her whole life revolves around Rabbi Mandel and her kids and doing things for the community.
What's the expression? The power behind the throne. So what do they say? Behind every successful man is a woman with a sharp object? That would be Jackie. She's as sweet as they come, but she's behind her man all the time, pushing him forward, and when you see the way he runs, you'll understand what I mean.
Any type of position that I have, she's able to play a major role and to give so much of herself to the people, to the members, and as a very, very dedicated person.
Rabbi Mandel will tell you himself he's who he is because he's always had Jackie there. They've been married for 100 years. And she is one of those wives who gets behind her husband and gives him encouragement and gives him confidence and then pushes him out there and then makes him do what he does as well as he does every day.
Without her by my side, there's no way I would have been able to succeed.
That to me is the most important thing, is just to be by his side and be his Ezer Kenegdo.
It's no secret how popular Rabbi and Jackie Mandel are, how beloved they are by so many people, and people appreciate them. They love to be around them. They just enrich the community.
They have made what could be a very large shul, congregation of 700 plus. People can get lost easily. They were out of their way to make each person and each family feel special.
They've just made everybody in the shul feel very comfortable and have made an open relationship with all the congregants.
one of the great things about Beth Jacob is that we've met so many great people. And all the people that we've met have added to our lives so much. Each person has left a mark on me and given me insights and helped me grow as a person and as a rabbi.
It's so much nicer when you have an award going to somebody like the Mandels, who earned it by their actions and not just by writing a check, because, we all do that and we all have to do that because that's what keeps the doors open. But it's a double pleasure when it's somebody who actually works for you with all his heart and soul and enjoys doing it.
I don't think that there's really any honor or any credit that could be bestowed upon the Mandels which would really do justice to all of the efforts and all of the time they've put into the shul for just about the past decade and a half. They have tirelessly worked for this shul day and night, 7 days a week. And I think that to honor them with the Tiferet Award, it's appropriate, but it's certainly inadequate in terms of expressing how wonderful they are and all of the efforts that they have put into the shul.
He's the rabbi of the shul. In fact, he should get every award if he's the rabbi of the shul.